Welcome back to Periodic Talks. Buenvenido.
You've been practicing your Spanish.
Yes, I've been getting ready for the Bad Bunny concert. My name is Kennedy.
My name is Leslie.
With midterms and finals coming up, I'm always looking for new ways to study, maybe some unhinged ways. So what our podcast is about today. So Leslie, if you want to get started.
Yes. When I want to save up some money, what I do is I study and I listen to coffee shop sounds on YouTube of like people talking and like coffee being poured without drinking coffee. So I just like drinking water at my apartment and just listening to coffee shop ASMR.
Oh my gosh, do you just use YouTube, Spotify?
I use YouTube, yeah. Talking about coffee, I learned something new in social media, and it's that every time you drink coffee, you take a like 15 to 20 minute nap, and it can't be longer than 30 minutes because then you'll feel more sleepy than before. So by the time you wake up, the caffeine kicks in, so it clears up that adenosine. So yeah, chemistry.
You know, and I always thought it was just my tolerance going down, but I didn't know there was like actual science behind why I get so sleepy after drinking coffee. I thought I was just Superman or something. Well, what I like to do, I mean, I think it's probably unhealthy, but I like to like reward myself with food when I study. So like if I have a huge assignment due, I won't eat until that assignment is done. So if I'm like craving a snack or like some candy, I won't get it until said assignment's done. And if it's a really big assignment, it's like full meals. I remember for my OChem exam, I studied for 9 hours straight and I didn't get Subway until I finished like a whole unit. And I got a 104 on my exam, so it works for me. It might work for you, so.
But keep it healthy.
Keep it healthy. Everything in moderation.
Yes.
Yes.
And do you reward yourself if you pass that test?
Yes. I kind of have like a scale in my head, so if it's like the A range, then I'll splurge. I might go get some coffee. I might get a sweet treat per se. And if I like fail, which I haven't done like in a while, struggle meal.
Oh my god.
You get some ramen, some microwaved ramen.
Talking about studying, where's your favorite place to study on campus?
My favorite place? I actually like the College of Science, SSC. I like that they have like huddle rooms and a bunch of desks and hanging chargers, because a lot of the times in the JPL, it's hard to find somewhere to charge your computer. And so I like that the SSC has places where I can charge my devices, and then it also has like those private huddle rooms that you can like study in. Those are my fave. And then the people in there, they're all like science majors, so I like being around science people and people who share my same struggle and are on the same struggle bus.
We're on the same boat. And also I've heard they have really cool events.
Yes, they have a bunch coming up for Halloween. They're all Halloween themed. I know there's a note-taking event coming up. There's one funsy one where I think they're making slime. A while back on our Instagram, we actually asked some students to come up with their own unhinged study tips. So we went ahead and put them in pyramid format, and we wanted to rank them. So we'll get started with that.
Yes, let's go into Abilene character.
Bottom of the pyramid, we have practice problems. This is a really good way to study, but I don't really think it's unhinged.
It's not unhinged enough.
Yeah,
That's normal.
that's normal. You have a place on our pyramid. Up next, we have reciting definitions and starting over if you mess up. This is also a pretty good way to study, but it does take quite some time. You know, that takes a lot of discipline to
Definitions.
start over and over again every time you mess up. Like,
Yeah. It's a good punishment.
yeah. We have dramatic classical music. Okay, Mozart. I do this a lot. When I was studying for my MCAT, when I wanted to feel like I was in like battle mode, I would listen to classical music.
Oh.
Yeah, like
So you would clock in.
clock in and at the Mozart factory. Up next we have letting your phone die until you're done studying. I think that's also really good, but like what if you're in an emergency?
That's true.
Like what do? Like your phone is dead. You're like locked in Like, what do you do? But I think that's pretty good, pretty unhinged. Yeah.
Maybe just keep it in do not disturb so you can get those phone calls.
Yeah.
If there's an emergency.
Listening to a true crime podcast. Nothing like murder in despair to supplement your OChem homework.
Yeah.
Yes. I like Bailey Sarian personally.
I love her.
Yeah, she's my favorite when she dies scales. I love a good wing and a benzene ring. Up next we have, oh, standing until your work is done. That's a little crazy. I don't know. I'm a little unk, so my knees can't really withstand standing for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a little crazy, but we love crazy here because this is unhinged.
Get that circulation going on your body.
Right? Get that blood flow to your brain.
Okay, up next we have making a time-lapse video so you are not on your phone.
Yeah.
Pretty unhinged. I don't know who has enough storage for that. I personally don't.
Right? It's giving influencer. So get that social media bag up while you're studying.
Yes.
I love that for you. I actually did this one too one time because I was trying to see if I could get out of OChem by becoming an influencer. So I recorded myself studying. Let's just say we're still working on it. That's a pretty good one. Up next we have crazy mnemonics. I know it seems a little high on the pyramid, but I mean, crazy can get crazy. Let me tell you.
Oh.
Yeah. The mnemonics I came up for biochem, let's just say not family friendly. Yeah.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Chewing on plastic to concentrate.
Jojo! Have you learned nothing?
This one was a little shocking when I saw it on the Instagram, especially like with research going into microplastics.
Yeah.
I don't really know if this is good for you, but I mean, these are unhinged study tips.
If it works for you, it works for you, you know?
Yeah, maybe I'll try it. Yeah.
Just chew on it.
Yeah. If the turtles aren't eating the straws, I am.
Yeah.
Finally, our most unhinged study tip.
On top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3. Once again.
Producing your tuition bill and putting it up on the mirror to look at. Yes. You know, college is super expensive, and if you're not utilizing that study time, just take a look at that tuition bill.
Wow. We saw that and we're like,
Oh my gosh, like
that's
hello.
crazy.
Yeah,
But we might apply it for finals.
yeah.
It can't work.
If it works for you, it works for me.
Other study tips that are not unhinged, do you have any for the people out there?
Yeah, prioritizing sleep. Attempting to pull all-nighters to get that information in, but sleep is probably the number one thing. I think also not procrastinating. That can be really hard. I'm definitely
hard.
a victim of that. So really like using that Outlook and Google Calendar to plan out your day.
Time management. What I have done in the previous years was writing on my mirror. So instead of a whiteboard, I just did everything without looking at my notes. And then I would look back at my notes to see what I missed. And that really worked for me.
Yeah.
Especially to memorize things for like labs.
I think I remember doing that my freshman year on like a whiteboard as well. Yeah.
That helps. But let us know in the comments if you have any unhinged study tips. Stay tuned in our Instagram, cos.success. We are having a note-taking event coming up, so that's exciting.
And we hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.